Neața, prețuiește viața. Îmi plac poveștile. De când mă știu, le caut și caut pe cei ce le creează. Îmi plac oamenii care au de spus ceva și cred în propria poveste, în felul acesta schimbând și povestea vieții altora. Sunt însă omul care nu crede că tot ce zboară se mănâncă, așa că în momentul în care sunt aproape convinsă de adevărul unei povești, plec la rădăcinile ei, plec să aflu mai mult și să mă conving până la capăt. Vreau să aflu cine este Gianluca acolo, la el acasă, acolo unde scrie povestea în fiecare zi și apoi o răspândește în întreaga lume, făcând bine și altora, nu doar pentru sine. Pe curând! Să fie o coincidență faptul că mă numesc Violeta, că acest nume e transmis din generație în generație în familia noastră și litera V patronează fiecare moment frumos din viața mea și din viața noastră, a fetelor din această familie. Mă aflu acum la confluența a 3 zone frumoase ale Italiei și ele patronate la rândul lor de 3 orașe ce încep cu litera V. Vicenza, simbolul acestui loc e vitalitatea, culoarea. Verona, dragoste și romantism, precum știm. Veneția, misterul și inspirația. În mijlocul acestei zone voi întâlni un om și o poveste pe care vreau să vi le mărturisesc.
I'm now in your home, let's say like this.
Welcome. I'm very happy
Thank
to
you
have
very
you here.
much. Thank you. We were talking about a healthy way of living, and I told you I search all the time new methods in this way. You told me a lot about your diet, about your products, and I told you I don't believe until I don't go to the roots. Yeah?
Like San Tommaso.
Exactly.
San Thomas. Okay.
To see exactly what is it about? So I'm here now. Let's begin with the history. You have a family history. So this story, it's not something from yesterday.
No,
okay?
no.
It's centuries ago.
Centuries ago. It starts in the 16th century during the Renaissance. And my family has a tradition how to produce herbal extracts, but in liquid form. Normally, when we talk about liquid herbal extracts, we refer to syrups, to mother tinctures, but our herbal extracts are different because they do not contain sugar like syrup do. They don't contain alcohol like mother tincture. So they are alcohol-free, sugar-free, and of course preservative-free. I was chosen by my father among 5 siblings. My father, him of 2, my grandmother, her among out of 12. So only one per generation knows the secret.
How did he choose you?
You know what? We start when we are kids to go in the laboratory with my father. We used to go there. First of all, we learn how to produce liquors, because with alcohol it's very easy to produce and to maintain the herbs extracts. But I think because when I started to work with my father, the other siblings, they thought it was something very old. So, they were not interested in going on with this tradition. Instead, I had the passion of following the Cotopia story, and I used it in the modern world. Traditional medicine, it is not only something to feel better. It's not only something you take to feel better. It is also something that can supply your body with micronutrients. And the Cotopia, using all these herbs and all the plant, not only the active components, supply you with many micro elements, very important nowadays.
To do a great thing in life, you need passion, as you said, but also you need determination. And sometimes this ambition, this determination, is coming from a place which is not pleasant. For instance, in your family, you had your father's illness, okay? So this determined you to do more, to add something to the tradition, medical tradition of your family. Tell me about this story.
But I think I always say somebody works for winning. No, I had to start working for surviving because when I was 18, my mother passed away because of a car crash. So my father had a health problem linked to this shock. Yeah, it was a big shock. And I was 18. I had to start working to maintain my family. After my father passed away because of obesity problems, I had the idea to use the herbal traditions of my family to study a process of losing weight, so-called ketosis, and to control this process thanks to the herbs. I had this idea, and I get some money from the Chamber of Commerce of Vicenza to study new products, I went to the University of Padua, and it was very strange. Here in Italy, we have the country of the balanced diet, of the Mediterranean diet, and you want to study ketosis here? And accepted 10 years ago the Department of Anatomy and Physiology of the University of Padua, and we start with this first research, and little by little we have 28 medical research about the use of my products in ketogenic diets.
Let's talk directly about the products, about the diet. How does it work?
Well, I think the core of all this modern system of modern diet is the decotopia.
The diet is called Tisanoreica.
Tisanoreica. Why this strange name? Because it's in honor of my father. I told you he was a humanist. He studied a lot of Greek, a lot of Latin. And so this word has two roots, a Latin one and a Greek one. Tisano in Italian means I make you healthy. Reica, if you remember about Heraclito, the philosopher, Pantarei, no? Everything flows. Because I make you healthy, detoxifying you. It's not only about losing weight, but it's also about detoxifying your body. Toxins are very, very bad for your health, but they make you also fat. You cannot imagine how many poisons we absorb from the food, from the air. Some of these poisons are soluble in water, so they make water retention because they are soluble in water. Some of them are soluble in fats, so your body produces fats to store them. When the fat melts, it is very dangerous. When you are losing weight and the fat melts, it's very dangerous because all these poisons go crazy in your body. And there are some new research that prove if you don't clean your body when you're losing weight, it would be better you leave the fats where they are. So Tisanoreica, this name, it means I make you healthy, cleaning your body. And the core of all this system is the decotopia, depurativo antartico. Most of all, is a purifying product. It's very good to detoxify liver, most of all. And it is a very hot product because each generation of my family tried to put in the old formulas new herbs. So my generation put on some algae like Durvilla antarctica, that is the richest in alginic acid, that is a very strong purifying of your body. And it works very well on the liver, that is a filter of our body.
So coming back to the diet, during the diet, every day you take a small portion, let's say, of depurativo antartico. Yeah, you put in the water.
And the water.
Yeah.
During the diet, we use normally 3 different kinds of decotopia products. The depurativo antartico to detoxify the liver because the liver is working hard to transform fats into ketogenic bodies. You use also purifying for the kidneys, that is important for all the poisons that are soluble in water. We have to eliminate also them. Think of. And then we use also energizing one to start ketosis process. Many times we hear about a new diet, a new system, but pay attention. If it is really new, there is a patent. Normally, to lose weight, you have two possibilities. A low-calorie diet, balanced, and low-calorie diet, ketogenic. What is the difference? Low-calorie diet, balanced, are the one with carbs. Low-calorie diets, ketogenic, are the ones without carbs. The advantage of the ketogenic diet,
Which is your diet.
yes, it is also ketogenic. It is that you don't feel hungry because what does ketosis mean? When you don't eat carbs, the body has to use your fats as source of energy. But the brain cannot use the fats how they are. They must be transformed in ketogenic bodies to be used by your brain. That's why it is ketogenic. So you don't feel hungry, you feel strong, and you lose weight very quickly. 10 kilos in 40 days.
So you followed Tisanoreica diet. How did you feel and why did you choose this diet?
I think Tisanoreica diet is really good because the taste is very, very nice and I never feel hungry myself. And I found it on a spot on TV, so I think why not try? I think my health is the most important thing in my life. So I choose Tisanoreica diet because it gives me a good taste and a good way to lose kilograms, but not being hungry.
This is the secret, this is the patent of the Tisanoreica diet, because the food we have is infused with some herbs. Some of them are purifying herbs, others are so-called help you to absorb much more amino acid from the proteins you eat.
But if you like meat, you can have
You
it.
can have it, but it's not necessary to eat all this meat. And this diet doesn't give any charge for kidneys and for liver. This is not because Gianluca says so that, but because we have 28 medical publications. That's very important, it's proved.
Take care of your patients. For instance, I don't advise anybody around me to follow a diet, a recipe from the neighbor, okay? They know from the neighbor. No, because what is good for your neighbor, maybe it's not good for you.
We supply medical advice for free on our website. So when you want to start a diet, the best thing to do is to go on my website and to ask the suggestion of our doctors. The diet, it is in two phases. The first phase is the ketogenic one, it is the one without carbs.
I mean intensive one.
Intensive one. In the second phase, you start to put inside little by little the carbs again. We don't know why, but we could see that in the second phase you have a shape definition effect of the diet.
How long is the first intensive phase?
Intensive,
How long is the second one?
The same time. The duration is the same for the two phases of the diet, but how long are we going on a diet? Normally we do cycles of maximum 40 days.
I mean 20 days intensive phase
Intensive
and
phase.
20 days
Stabilization
one.
phase.
Okay.
In the first phase, you have to eat at least 4 meals of Tisanoreika products because they maintain your lean mass and your metabolism, of course. Why these products are so good? You have from pasta, pizza. In America, they call this the Italiano diet. Pasta, pizza, chocolate cookies. We have spreadable chocolate. We have also pralines. You can eat
They are the
pralines.
best. I have to recognize they are the best.
But why are they different? Because they are not done with the common flour. No, they are done with a particular flour done with soluble fibers coming from beans and from tomatoes. So if you are sweet tooth, this is for you. But when you are into ketosis, when you are into the diet, you don't feel hungry. And people try to eat less of my products.
I did this.
No,
I tried to follow the diet
have
as
to
it
eat.
is, but I simply couldn't eat all
You
it
have
is there.
to eat it. Because if you don't supply your body enough amino acids to maintain your lean mass, your body is trying to decrease your metabolism. And then you will have the yo-yo effect. That's why. Because your body doesn't think you are losing weight. It thinks there is a lack of food. So it tries to save calories, reducing your metabolism. No, so no, I have to maintain my metabolism.
So I have to force myself,
to
first
eat
time in
it.
my life, to eat more.
To eat all the
the-
food the doctor prescribe you.
What I like is in your diet,
The
there are some
bread.
products, glycine we call
Grissini, you call grissini.
Yes,
bread
yes, yes,
stick.
exactly. And they are really good instead of bread.
No, we have also bread. And now you have also the flour if you want to prepare your cookies at home.
You can do it at home.
Yeah. To lose weight, to maintain weight are two different things. It's not the same strategy. No? To lose weight, you have a begin and a end. To maintain your weight, you should
It's a
eat-
lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. And you can use my product to maintain your weight. If you choose the ketogenic diet, the fast one, you have to respect it. To be on Tisanoreika is like to be pregnant. You cannot be a little pregnant.
You cannot cheat.
You cannot
need to be
cheat.
correct with yourself, for yourself.
Because when you put sugar in your body stops immediately the use of fat. Because it's like if you have money in your pocket, you don't use the money you have in the bank. If you are not disciplined, it's better for you to choose the other diet, the low, the balanced one, that you can cheat a little more, you go more slow.
Curious to look into these boxes. What do you have here?
Here, this is
let's-
This is a soup of asparage soup, so it is very good, and we have different soup. Crepe alla naturale. That means you have the base for the crab, like the French crabs.
Oh, really?
And you
I
can-
want a big box of this.
If you are on a diet, please check the labels. If your product contains some ingredient that ends with O's, I think, that means that it is sugar.
Base for pizza.
The crust of the pizza, so you can prepare your pizza. Oh, this is the Italian diet, people. We cannot renounce to our tradition. We are Italians, but we cannot eat like 50 years ago because we use much less calories.
Omelette with
bacon.
taste of bacon. Pane al naturale. This is bread.
Bread. You can prepare your bread.
It's like faina, our...
Yes, there is a flour inside, anti-cellulite products. But this is a new range of the Ecotopia products because they are used in spa, in beauty salons. This is the Ecotopia product to lose weight. It is all in German because this is for Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. And it is used also by himself, by itself, sorry. And with a diet, if you have to lose not too much weight, you can use just the Ecotopia.
What is it here?
Here this is a line where we put in the bottles the Ecotopia extracts. We can produce like 5,000 bottles per hour. Oh, this is the Depurativo Antartico they are producing now. Normally, you put 5 of this during the diet in a bottle you drink during the day. I'm starting a campaign against obesity in the United States with Ivana Trump, and we did a press conference in New York, and we had so many medias there, New York Times, New York Post, Daily News. And you know what they call this? Italiano diet. Because they can eat all the Italian food that they love, pizza, pasta, chocolate, and they lose weight. They're very happy about that. Obesity in America is a very big problem. But America is the core of the epidemic. But also in Romania now, obesity is growing and growing very fast, in a very fast way.
Suntem în fața unei mese incredibile. We are in front of this table, which is full of good taste things.
Of course, this is the pleasure without the sin.
Exactly. But I simply don't believe you. How it's possible to have chips which are good?
Healthy.
Healthy.
They are healthy because they are not done like the normal chips. These are done with soya proteins. So you can eat this and go to gym, because if you want to have your snack during the diet, you can snack.
Sweets without sugar?
Or these are my favorite, the chocolate cookies. We have chocolate cookies with different flavors. We have with cocoa. We have also with dark chocolate. We have with orange. So you can choose what you want.
This is a kind of bread?
This is bread, fette biscottate. This is for breakfast normally. We have also the spreadable chocolate. And I have it. This is fantastic because it is like the common. Smell it? You have to try this.
Nocciola.
Nocciola. And
Can I see it?
yeah,
To the camera?
and it is made with olive oil, so it's totally natural.
Great, but tell me, how it's possible to have bread without carbohydrates, or just a few?
Few,
Yeah?
because I told
What
you
is the percent?
here is like 6.4% of carbs only, because the rest are fibers. The glucose, the muffin, and they are delicious. And there we have also the cookies for the tea. These are more dry for the tea.
Ah, also teas.
Oh yeah, you have the different teas, so you can have your tea, and all these different teas have different use to detoxify, to diuretic ones, to give you energy. We have like rice pasta. We have the penne, and rigatoni, and fusilli. I prepare you a surprise. I cook it for you. My pasta.
This is the best surprise for me.
Yeah,
As you know, I really love pasta.
Pasta. This is the pleasure of this thing. I prepare you the one with beans, the one with rucola, and the one.
Let me try this one.
This one
Okay.
with zucchini. The rucola. You like rucola? And so look at this. Want to try this?
Please,
Very
please,
sure.
please.
And
I'm like a child in front of it.
How do you like it?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you. That's about this. This is a surprise for you. You are already seeing our doctors. They
Yes.
say that you can do the diet, but you have not to lose too much. So in these boxes, there is all you need for a week of diet. This is for the first phase of the diet.
For the
So
intensive phase?
you start
Okay,
with this
thank
one,
you.
and then you have all you need for the second phase of the diet.
Nicăieri nu e mai bine ca acasă. Îmi plac diminețile acasă, de 5 zile revenită la București, am început dieta tizanoreică. Mă uit aici în fiecare dimineață pentru că nu vreau să greșesc, vreau să fiu serioasă de data aceasta. De fapt, de cele mai multe ori sunt așa. Și din multitudinea de produse pe care le am la dispoziție, am voie să aleg pentru primele 2 săptămâni, faza aceasta intensivă, 4 produse pe care pe parcursul zilei le pot consuma. Dacă dimineața beți o cafea, eu nu beau cafea, dar îmi place mirosul cafelei și ceea ce imită cappuccino se găsește în această cutie. Singurul lucru pe care trebuie să-l fac este să folosesc o cană cu apă potabilă, în care nu fac decât să deschid plicul, să pun conținutul, care este sub formă de praf, și să amestec cu grijă, astfel încât amestecul să devină omogen. Băutura aceasta de dimineață este foarte consistentă, pur și simplu nu-ți mai este foame după ce consumi această băutură. Poți alege și gustul de ciocolată, nu doar gustul de cappuccino, acela e preferatul meu, dar pentru că știu că cei mai mulți dintre voi sunt dependenți de cafea, iată și pe a mea. Mirosul e nemaipomenit. Și gustul de asemenea. E dulce, deși, să fie clar, ce avem noi aici nu conține zahăr și ne ferim de carbohidrați. Mi-e poftă de clătite. Știm bine, o dietă înseamnă să te privezi, nu-i așa, de anumite plăceri. Clătitele sunt bucuria copilăriei mele și am această bucurie și la vârsta aceasta. Acasă noi facem dulceață fără zahăr. Am aici dulceața de caise sau gemul de caise, mai bine spus, și dulceața de cireșe amare. Fără zahăr, o bunătate, și tot ceea ce am de făcut este să iau cutiuța cu plicurile în care găsesc praful gata pregătit, îl pun doar în apă și fac clătitele în câteva minute.